Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we're going to do today is we're playing Ascendancy Explorer. If you guys want to check out more about this deck, I am actually writing an article on the mana base. It's in the description below. That's actually what sponsors me with Fusion Gaming. I announced them and they let me write an article on their page on the mana base. And I've actually been really booming on their site. So if you guys can go ahead, check out the link, make me boom even more. It helps me out so much. And I want to say thank you to them as well because Fusion Gaming is actually what's helped me become a full-time YouTuber, or kind of here. With their sponsorship, I am now able to cover all of my expenses with the channel and with everything. I still need some support though, so that's why I'm also doing extra gameplay on my Patreon account. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, down in the description below, my Patreon link, I'm doing extra games with almost every deck available there because I'm trying to keep my games a little bit shorter on YouTube because it works better for the YouTube algorithm. But I still wanted to give more value to you guys, like when I have good games that are losses or good games that just didn't quite get the combo off, things like that. And I actually recorded this deck earlier, and I have some amazing games to play here. So go check out my Patreon as well if you guys can. I'll remind you at the end of the video. But thank you so much for all you guys do. I really appreciate everything. And let's get into the gameplay. Wish me luck. See how we go. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to FusionGamingOnline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. All right, up against Fuenril, and let's see how this deck does. Yeah, that's pretty good. We have Path of Discovery on turn 3, which is beautiful, which actually helps out the Crisis. Ooh, up against red, though, could be slow. All right, Breeding Pool tapped. We're going to hold off on the Wildgrowth Walker until we have Path of Discovery, if we can get it down. I think that's definitely more worthwhile. And the life gain we get from that will, I mean, if this is mono red, will be beautiful. All right. Could be Drakes, could be Wizards, could be... I mean, you never see it, but I built an Isn't mid-range deck that had no Drakes in it, no Wizards, and it was actually a beautiful deck. I liked it a lot. Well, let's see if this gets countered now. What kind of deck are we up against here? Alright, so it resolves. So possibly not a counter, just opts there. Keeps it on top. Okay, there's a shock. I might be greedy here and try to get Path of Discovery before Wildgrowth Walker. We'll see what they have on board. All right. No, let's just get down Wildgrowth Walker. Now, if we find a Jade Light, that is even better than just Path of Discovery. They might have a Lightning Strike here to kill it, or a Lava Coil. Opponent's taking their time making their decisions, though. That's for sure. Alright, Chart a Course. Blink of an Eye is actually not that bad. So Blink of an Eye makes them reset. We can draw a card here as well. I think we want to wait until a little bit later. So Path of Discovery. All attack. No reason not to. Down to 19. So our life gain here can be pretty useful. Let's hope that they don't have Niv-Mizzet. Niv-Mizzet is bad. That's the one big issue with this deck, is that we don't really have removal. We just have things that bring things back to their hand, and we're hoping to just kind of take them over with our board state. All right, they're keeping up blue mana every turn for a dive down possibly. We're gonna try for, oh man, what do we try for? All right, Radical Idea. All right, there's a Phoenix. Do they have? Yeah, Phoenix doesn't come down this turn. Wildgrowth Walker is beautiful. All right, we do that. We just gain so much life with that. And we get to look through our draws a little bit. Get some counters. We could even play a Hydro Crisis X1, which is sad, but we could do it. Do we blink back the Electromancer? I want to blink one of these while they don't have anything else here going for them. So let's see, we explore, we get 2 counters, and we gain 6 life with this ahead your Crisis. Let's just hold up Blink of an Eye for their turn. I'll attack. We can also bring back one of our Wild Growth Walkers, which is pretty beautiful. So there is that. If we find land then as well. Okay, Beacon Bolt, we go ahead and do that. Return you. So if we find land, then we can play Wild Growth Walker and actually another Path of Discovery and then Wild Growth Walker, which is broken. They probably will just Beacon Bolt here. Actually, how much is it? 4 other ones, and so they're actually taking this out. All right, Beacon Bolt kills the Wild Growth Walker. Give us land. Land would be amazing. That's a lot of damage. Alright, well there's land. We could bring down Crisis here as well, but let's go ahead and explore twice, gain some life, get some counters. Library, yep. Library, yep. So that means that we can explore 4 times on the next turn. Oh man, this deck is so good. If they don't have an answer for Wild Growth Walker, I mean, they can do a ton of damage here, but we're going to be gaining a lot of life each turn. And these Crasises will... Crasi? I don't know. They will be able to be blockers for these guys soon. I want to wait until they're out of Lava Coil range, if I can. So, Biogenic Ooze. Yes. Yeah, library. Library. Alright, yep, get some more. Yep, library. Get some more counters, library. Swing in with Wild Growth Walker. Dude, this deck is awesome. I mean, they can do a ton of damage here. If they have just a handful of spells, they could maybe get these guys up to lethal. So maybe playing the Crisis would have been better there as a blocker. Do they have another Phoenix? Alright, Crackling Drake. That's fine. Goblin Electromancer, that's fine. They're swinging in, actually. Okay. Okay, so what we do here is we will... We gain life with this as well. We draw enough cards. Alright, so let's Branch Walker first, because that gives us a couple chances to find land, actually, if we want. So, there's one land. That's pretty much all that we want. Ooh, Simic Ascendancy. Alright, we'll go library with that. Library. Right, Forest and Crisis X3. So it doesn't get to kill anything. And actually, it will, because we get to explore here. So hopefully not 2 lands. That would be bad. Alright, Library. So now it can block and kill something. Now we swing in with everything on the ground. They might trade off here. Alright, so we went up to 22. They have a ton of power here, though. Like, if they can get this Enigma Drake up to 5. So, if they have Lava Coil, we're dead. If they have Phoenix, doesn't kill us. I don't think we're quite dead here. So, block here. Oh, it's close. Down to 4. Alright. Oh man, this deck is so fun. Alright, they have a blocker. We get down Simic Ascendancy. We get down Jade Light. Get some Explorer triggers going. Gain some lives. Keep that on the library, yep. I mean, land would be nice for the Crisis, but that's fine. Dude, this deck is so fun. my goodness, this is awesome. I love it. And then Hydrocrisis X1 as a blocker. Get some counters, get some exploring, go library. Yes, there we go. Dude, this is so awesome. I love this deck so much. I mean, we're kind of being mean, just not swinging in altogether, but still, we got back up to 22 life. They probably would have killed us on this turn, but dude. Oh my goodness, this deck is so fun. I thought we were actually going to lose that one, but we came back. All right, up against Taro Imo, and we're playing our Ascendancy Explore deck, and dude, I am loving this deck so much. We're going to keep this. We have Ramp, we have Wild Growth Walker, and we have Draw. Field of Ruin can get us to our blue mana if we need it. And so yeah, this is an okay hand. Not beautiful, but not bad. We have a lot of the good things we're wanting to have. Alright, so Forest past the turn. We're going to go for Wild Growth Walker first, especially if we can find another Forest here for Jadelight Ranger, because that's just it's such a good start. Turn 2 Wild Growth Walker into turn 3 Jadelight. Let's see if opponent has something similar here. Alright, Llanowar. This is looking like... Yeah, this is looking like Golgari as well. Alright, Forest is great, so Wild Growth Walker of our own. Ravenous Chupacabra would be annoying here. I think that's the worst thing that can happen. Everything else we're actually going to be okay. Maybe. Alright, so this is a similar deck. Path of Discovery. Do they have a forest? A land? Okay, no land. We have our own Path of Discovery that we can bring down the next turn. Right, Jadelight Ranger. Oh, gosh. We actually go Graveyard. We want land very badly. There we go. We'll say no attacks. We're going to win this game by having a bigger board than they do. So we get down Path of Discovery, hope for another land, and then Biogenic Ooze would be so beautiful. Please no Ravenous Chupacabra, though. Alright, Merfolk Branchwalker. That's fine. Alright, Swamp. Oh my goodness, okay, Ravenous Chupacabra. Don't have it in hand then. Okay, this is an issue. Crawl Harpooner. Yep. Keeps the tubes. So this Path of Discovery, I think we're going to have it just to kind of get back into this game. That Ravenous Chupacabra is brutal. Yeah, we're going to get down Path of Discovery. They do get to kill our Wild Growth Walker and do a lot of damage here. But this way we at least get to try to look for another one. Alright, our best draws here is a Wild Growth Walker would be amazing. Land is not bad for Biogenic Ooze. Yeah, there are some good draws here. Yep, no blocks. Take 5, down to 21. Do we have time to rebuild? Alright, so Branchwalker just to see if we can find another land here. Graveyard. Land. Island. Incubation Druid. Another land, no attacks. So they can get in for a really big hit here, but on the next turn we can Biogenic Ooze, hopefully get them big enough that they can block most of their guys, and then just keep growing our board each turn. The Wild Growth Walker is going to be annoying, but we can take a few turns of hits from that. We might actually even chump with the Druid here. Alright, so maybe a Find here. We block here, we take 7. So I'm thinking this is your typical Golgari deck that just happens to run 1 or 2 Path of Discoveries. Yeah, Biogenic Ooze. If they have a state... Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to get this down because it gets a counter onto it. On Library. No attacks. All right, so now we know we can be gaining life on the next turns. They're going to have to stasis, I think, to have a shot to win. But even then, our Wild Growth Walker into Biogenic Ooze will be enough, as long as we draw land. All right, so there's, yeah, Finality. Yep, kills our Oozes. They get a put counter here on Crawl. Swing in for 6. So we have to find land with this Wild Growth Walker. I mean, we can get down a Krasis as well, I guess. All right, there's land. Perfect. Forest. Another Biogenic Ooze. And we are back in this game. Yes! All right, gain us lives. Yeah, okay. We can just chain together a bunch of Hydro Crisis. That is fine by me. I'd love to find a Simic Ascendancy as well. Dude, okay. Ravenous Chupacabra would be annoying. Another Finality would be annoying. Veraska's Contempt is what they could have. They could have Veraska itself. Okay, Cast Down. Alright, that's a bummer, but that's okay. Alright, Jade Light Ranger grows their guys. Ooh, Tender Shoe Tread. Dude, this is such an insane game. Oh, man. I don't know who's going to win this. If we find a Simic Ascendancy, that actually might be what it takes to win here. Yeah, it makes sense to swing in. Now that we aren't getting any value out of that guy, we will block their chump. Down to 14. So we don't gain a ton of life here. X. Let's see here. If we draw land, we might be able to play a Simic Ascendancy if we play this right. So we can go X5 or X4. Let's go X5. We can kill the Harpooner that way. Which, does he have reach? Yeah. Man, oh my gosh, all the land. Alright, Breeding Pool tapped. No attacks. Alright, so we have a blocker for the Harpooner and Jade Light. And we have lands for the next turn, so we can get... But man, that Tender Shoe Dread's annoying. Alright, just with the Wild Growth Walker. The Tender Shoe Dread is so good. Right, 9. We can only take so many hits with that guy. Resolve. Yeah, Resolve. I think we might have lost this. Actually, River's Rebuke. If we get a River's Rebuke here, we have a chance. Alright. Hinterland Harbor. X. 7. Wow. So much land. No attacks. Well, we at least have blockers for most of the board. They're going to have to be waiting. In fact, we can't quite kill the Wild Growth Walker. Oh my goodness. All right, we need another Wild Growth Walker. We have drawn a lot of land. All right, so these are the two that are revealed. So we do want to be playing those if we can. Arch of Roska could be useful. I was debating on bringing in Tendershoot Rad into this deck as well, but I think, you know, I had a couple Quasi-Duplicate, and I don't think I actually finally put them in. Yeah, creates tokens, explores, gains life, and this is getting a little out of hand. This game might be over. Actually, Simic Ascendancy is what could get us back into this game. Alright, Jade Light's not bad. Forest. Jade Light. I play this first before Incubation Druid so then I can get some counters onto it. Ooh, yes, Library. Library. Library, yes. Can we draw it on this turn and play it? I don't think so. So, let's Incubation Druid. Library. Krasis X3. It's kind of a sad Krasis, but it's going to be enough to gain us enough life that we absolutely got the River's Rebuke in case they had a way to... Oh my gosh, okay. We are back in this game, folks. Alright, so no attacks. They're going to have to try to go like all out on this turn because that River's Rebuke destroys them. Alright, so Swamp on top. Let's see what they've got in hand. They need to get as much damage in as possible. All right, so we will kill Wild Growth Walker. I mean, they swung with everything. That means we get to kill some stuff. They could have like a finality or something. Okay, here we block here, and yeah, opponent scoops it up. They should not have swung in with that much stuff. Oh my gosh, we came out of that game. Whew. Dude. See, River's Rebuke, it is an amazing card. I don't know why people aren't playing River's Rebuke more often. It is so good. All right, up against Doctor. Okay, I'm not even going to try that one. But we're playing our Simic Ascendancy deck and Ascendancy Explorer. Loving it. This is a... Oh my gosh, this hand. Okay. If we find green mana... Oh, we find green mana. Okay. That tapped. Whoo, dude. This is good. Alright, please let Wild Growth Walker survive. If it does, this game just gets way out of hand. As long as it survives. Alright, so Gate. So they could have Gates Ablaze. Plaza of Harmony. Gates Ablaze doesn't kill it yet. Guild Summit. Okay. So this is going to be a tough matchup. Our gaining counters on Wild Growth Walker actually is what's going to save us. So, Graveyard actually there. In land. Explore twice, get some counters, swing in. Down to 20. So I don't think they're going to want a Gates Ablaze just for the Jadelight Ranger. The Ram is big though. Ooh, Path of Discovery. So we have to stay out of range of a Gates Ablaze. So we explore and explore. And we swing in for 5. Down to 15. Alright, so I think the way that we actually end up winning this game is we do get Path of Discovery down, and we start, hopefully get to like Simic Ascendancy and possibly win that way. The Hydroid Crises are great. They can get us back into the game after a while. Alright, there's the Gates Ablaze. I figured it was coming. Blink of an Eye is pretty good. Alright. Oh. We can get in 5 points of damage here. Alright, so Path of Discovery. No attacks. Pass the turn. This is a really difficult matchup for us. Guild Summit. Yep. Draws. Do they hit another Gates Ablaze? No, they just swing in with Vigilance. So we can end up bleaking this back and getting in some damage. Gate Colossus. Okay. Ooh, Jade Light. Alright, so Hinterland Harbor. Yeah, let's go Jade Light Ranger. We want to get this guy out of range for these guys. Library. So we can actually blink back our own Jade Light. So if we swing in, they block with both. We can kill Gatebreaker and get back their... So that's what we do. So we swing all in. Gatebreaker first. Blink. Gate Colossus. Kill their Ram. So we get rid of a threat. That's the important part there. We get rid of a threat. And they really can't take care of us for a while now. They could have an Ixalan's Binding. Some decks play that. Most of them don't, though. Alright, Hydrocrisis. For how much? For 4? Measly little 4 for Hydrocrisis. Alright, Path of Discovery. Breeding Pool tapped. We will swing in with everything. I'm more worried about a Gates Ablaze, so yeah, they do trade off there, but we get in some damage, so 9. Down to 9. Pass the turn. And so we get a big Hydrocrisis here. It could become a 7/7. They're going to have to Gates Ablaze early to... Whoa! Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh, we get another Wildgrowth Walker, though. Graveyard. Library. Alright, so next turn we can Wildgrowth Walker Biogenic Ooze. And they're going to have to find an answer for the Crisis. What we want them to do is get to where they have... Ooh, do they have a Lava Coil? Alright, this is the life. We can actually block and kill it, so... They gain 8 life, but we get to kill our Wildgrowth Walker. That's okay. That's okay. Dude, this game has been awesome. We know they've got another Gates Ablaze somewhere. Crow Spiral, yep. Gate Colossus, okay. Alright, so they're high enough that if they Gates Ablaze, they kill their own Gate Colossus. Do we actually try to find a Simic Ascendancy now? How much is this for? Alright, so let's Wildgrowth Walker first. Dude, okay. They're probably going to fire off a Gates Ablaze, but then we're going to get enough value out of playing this again. Like, it's still okay. Get another one, yep. Few more, library, and I think it's out of range again from them being able to... We could actually play this Hydrocrisis to get it out of range of dying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not a gate. Crap, man. Can they kill? All right, we're just gonna have to risk it for the brisket, dude. If we had all right, that actually gets us out of range. So now they can Gates Ablaze for a ton. We might end up winning this by them drawing out 2. Okay, Gates Ablaze. We say at 1. I thought they had enough. Deafening Clarion. Okay. They've gotten rid of a lot of their board wipes, though. There's a Gate Colossus. Okay, they know we have the Ooze. Ooze lets us explore a lot, but I think drawing cards here is more important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So X7. Whoa, 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 I pressed... what? I mean, it worked out for us, but... Library. Wildgrowth Walker. That was really weird. I pressed +2 there instead of the OK. Like, I was not hovering over that at all. And it just kind of automatically went there. Okay, they get back a Gate Colossus, get to draw it. They get to play the Gate Colossus. They probably, if they have another Gates Ablaze, this is when they play it. But we can Path of Discovery into Biogenic Ooze and just get a board full of stuff. And then we can River's Rebuke at pretty much any time. Okay, they gain 3 life. Oh, man. Well, I'm actually hoping that they eventually just draw themselves out. They may be avoiding playing another Guild Summit, so they could have like 2 or 3 of those in hand. River's Rebuke is quite a bit of damage here. And opponent scoops it up. What? I actually didn't expect them to scoop it up there. That is rather surprising. Dude, that game was awesome. That game was so fun. All right, so there you guys have it with Ascendancy Explorer, which was an epic deck. I really enjoyed this a lot. And so if you guys want to see some extra games that I played, so I ended up playing 6. I went 6-0 with this deck. So I have 3 other amazing games down in the description below at my Patreon. You guys can check it out there. If you guys support me, you can see a lot of the extra videos that I do. I do a lot of them. And so if you guys want to support that, thank you guys so much. Also, thank you again to my sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online. I actually write an article on the mana base for them on every time I get sponsored by Fusion Gaming, and they have been helping me support me and actually getting me to a point where I can actually now legitimately go as a full-time YouTuber, kind of. And that's where I need the Patreon support, the Patreon love from you guys. So if you guys can, please support me with that. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all you guys do, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.